here, you get me stepping in?
Okay.
Alright, so we good just like this? Alright. This is a, bro, like, I could really stick my foot out. This deep. I could really stick my foot out on the ground, y'all. My feet. Nick in the building. What's good, y'all? Today we back here with another video. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, all right, this is what we're doing today. All right, y'all, look, take a look. All right, y'all. So no, I'm just kidding. All right, we're actually doing this today with the trailer. All right, y'all, he has a whole car, half of a car. All right, so we're going to get the one-on-one experience today about this Honda. It is a Honda. I don't even know what model it is, but y'all, look at it. It's on bags, body kit, like everything, the whole 9 yards, plus the half a car in the rear. All right, so y'all, please, if y'all new to the channel, y'all please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and your family. Hey, let's come over here for the walk. All right. Man, you got the cleanest. He literally has the cleanest car and half of car I've ever seen in my life, y'all. So what is this? What is the year, make, and model of this?
So this is a 1989 Honda Prelude. Okay. It's an SI, one of the older school SIs.
Yeah.
It's not originally a four-wheel steering, but the funny thing is, that one was originally four-wheel steering.
Really?
Took everything out of it. It was an auction car, no title, tons of rust spots.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I wanted it for a bunch of parts.
Yeah.
As soon as I brought it home, I mean, I had engine, trans, headlights, hood, whole front end, everything sold. And I was like, well, now I got no money in it.
Right.
And I still have all the parts I want.
Right. So let me ask you, is that legal to ride in on the street?
Kind of a gray area.
Okay.
I talked to a couple of Georgia State Patrols. They were like, as long as it had a windshield or someone's got like some type of face protection, they'd be fine with it on like regular streets and whatnot.
Right.
Interstate, no. They're like,
no highways.
No highway. And,
okay.
I mean, I've had my friend Becky, she rode in it going up to Helen Import Day from Cleveland.
Okay.
Passed by a couple cops. She was sitting there waving. I had the bottom half of the that shield taken off to where it was basically just the windshield. And
no problem.
They just kind of looked at it and were like, eh.
Okay.
Kept on going.
All right. Well, hey, look, we're going to get the ride today in the actual car. All right. But you think once we go and we come back, you think we will be able to get a ride in that? And I can get the POV of that? Because we'll be going on a regular road.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get a little POV of that. Look, you got heads turning everywhere. All right, so that being said, if y'all are new to the channel, y'all please make sure y'all turn on your post notifications. We dropping whole car and half a car bangers every single day. All right, so y'all please make sure y'all subscribe, and let's get right into this video. How do you feel about reps in the car scene in today's car scene?
I mean, today's car scene is a real big hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a lot of really cool people out there. But then again, I mean, I really try to distance myself from all the takeover kids.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I have a drift truck, so I mean, I'm always on to linear raceplex drift over there.
Yeah.
Anytime you go over there, you're always going to meet someone that's willing to help. Take you under the wing is like never drifted before.
Right.
I mean, they can give you pointers. Like they'll even let whoever go with the ride alongs.
Really?
You just walk to the guy, be like, hey, can I ride along?
Yeah.
Hop in. Let's go.
Oh wow.
But yeah, and you go to some shows. You got some people that come out there and they have a completely stock car. They just took the springs off, slapped a set of wheels on it, all the build. I'm like, I guess it's a build.
Yeah, I feel that.
I would consider a couple more things to build, but yeah, to each their own.
Yeah, exactly.
The car looks nice. I mean,
that's all that matters.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
As long as you're having fun.
Wow. That is
different.
Yeah, that is hey. Was there anybody that you looked up to as far as in the car scene, or before you like started building this? Was there anybody that you looked up to as far as like maybe in a group that maybe would have had something like this?
Well, the one guy that really got me to finish my the half car trailer, was a buddy of mine, Christopher Cutt.
Yeah.
He was known as NS Extra, which unfortunately he passed away April 1st of this year.
Really?
Because I had the car for years just sitting as a shell. And I finally cut it in half. Sat for a few years because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to design the trailer tongue of it.
Yeah.
And then Chris started posting stuff on YouTube. He started blowing up, and I started messaging him. And I was like, "Hey, can you show me some more detailed pictures of how you mounted the trailer part?"
Yeah.
And he talked to me. He went through it. He showed me all kinds of pictures, how he mounted it, how he welded the tongue together, all his future ideas and everything. And I just kind of used that as inspiration to get going on mine. And then a couple months later, I had it all together, wired it up, went through the process of getting it tagged and registered as a Georgia trailer. It's 2021.
Yeah.
And then took it to one show. A couple people were like, "Hey, why do you have yellow car with a dark blue trailer?" And I was like, "Yeah, you got a point there."
Right.
So I took it back to the house, stripped it completely down, started doing all the paint and body work myself. It's the first time really ever doing a I think it's a 2-stage paint with primer, base, and a clear coat, which I feel it turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
And whenever I was going through that, I was like, well, I've got the car bagged, I might as well have the trailer bagged.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I went piecing together a completely standalone air management that I could control remotely. I can check the status of the bags. It'll even tell me what the battery voltage is on the trailer.
Really?
But while I'm going down the road and it's connected, the car is automatically charging that battery. All the taillights, turn signals, backup lights, everything works as it should.
Wow. If there was somebody trying to build a car just like this one, you know, what would you say that you would want them to know that maybe before they started that maybe you didn't know when you first started?
For one, I would figure out how you want to do the trailer.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure you can weld everything together or have it structurally sound where it's safe to go on the road.
Yeah.
Also, you want to look up your local state laws as far as when building homemade trailers.
Right.
Lots of them will want receipts for like building materials, everything, who built it, who assembled it.
Right.
If it's got the appropriate lights and everything. Because mine, I had side lights.
Yeah.
On the quarter panels. Because I didn't have them, and some states will require different amounts. They'll either require 1, 2, or if it's like NS Extra, he lived in Connecticut. He had to have 3 on either side.
Wow. On either. Oh,
on
yeah,
either side.
yeah, okay.
They don't have to flash or anything. It's just whenever you turn your lights on, they need to come on.
Yeah, they need to come on. Okay, and then if money wasn't a factor and somebody came up to you and said, you know, you can get whatever you want, whatever dream car that you want, okay, what would you say would be your dream car?
Honestly, I mean, I love this car. If I could throw another couple grand at it right now, I would maybe do a K-swap.
K-swap?
Or I would buy the all-wheel drive parts to convert the engine and everything over, so that
car for if you was to sell it? How much would you put it up for?
I mean, I've had a couple people ask me. I mean, I've even had a guy with an R33 GTR ask to trade me.
Ooh!
And I was like, dude, that's a really tough one.
Yeah.
Like, I do kind of want a GTR, but I was like, I couldn't give this thing out. Someone asked me, I mean, you put a dollar amount, like what, 20, 30 grand, but add another 100 on top of that for sentimental value.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Something you've had for more than a decade, doing every little thing to it. I built the engine. Well, I didn't build the transmission, but exhaust work, the entire suspension, everything's been gone over. I did everything myself.
Wow.
So I mean, it's a lot of time and money into it.
Yeah.
Doing it myself will also save a lot.
I feel that. So out of all Hondas, why did you decide to go with this model of the Honda?
The first Honda that my family ever owned was a '84 Honda Prelude. We bought from our neighbors.
Yeah.
My mom bought it for $300.
$300. Oh my, bro, you're getting these for stupid cheap.
And I mean, it ran, drove, everything. It drove perfect. My mom put like, God, she put more than a few hundred miles on it every day driving down to my uncle's house.
Yeah.
And she did that 8 years, no problem. And until the coolant fan temp sensor failed on her, and she was sitting in traffic one day, overheated, blew the head gasket. She basically gave it to me when I was 14.
Yeah.
I went through, rebuilt the motor. I didn't know that it was an aluminum cylinder head on an iron block. I thought I'd only messed with a couple other engines at that point. I rebuilt it, didn't get the head resurfaced, and a couple hundred miles after I rebuilt it, the motor seized.
Wow.
Which it was a good learning experience. I bought an 85 Prelude from a mechanic for $200. It had multiple electrical issues on it, and it smoked like a chimney whenever you first started up until the engine warmed up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I basically drove the wheels off of that thing. Loved every minute of it, even though it kept having issues with the alternator. Yeah. Killing alternators and burning out batteries, one or the other. It was just always doing something.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. I want to appreciate you for your time. Look, but now I'm gonna hop in the rear and get the experience from the back. Okay. So we're gonna see how that feels. And look, like I said, I appreciate you for your opinions today, your information on your car. All right. I appreciate everything. You want to shout out your Instagram for everybody that want to follow you on Instagram?
It's Stancil1216. That's STANCIL 1216.
Okay, so y'all
pretty much the same handle on every one of my social medias.
Okay, so y'all make sure y'all go follow him on social media, all right? And we're gonna hop in the back real quick. So let's go ahead and. All right, you ready?
All the time.
All right, so here, you get me stepping in.
Okay.
All right, so we good just like this. All right, let me receive y'all. And it's good because he doesn't have an exhaust here. Okay, no, he doesn't have an exhaust, so no exhaust will be blowing in our face, guys. So we're actually in the back of a car right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This actually feels so weird, dude. Yeah. Yo, this is bro, like, I could could really stick my foot out. This deep. I could really stick my foot out on the ground, y'all. My feet. Alright, you guys, so look, if y'all did enjoy this video, please make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, alright? And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.